Today I want to show you a really good homemade dressing that you can make. It's one of my favorites. It only has 5 ingredients. And what's so cool is that you can use it as a base, and from this you can make lots of other salad dressings or dips. So it's like a garlic aioli. It's so tasty. We use it in the restaurant that I work at for like dipping into all the French fries that they have. All the French fries on the menu, they use this. You can use it under a piece of grilled fish. You can use it under a piece of grilled chicken. You can dollop it on like roasted vegetables. It's really, really nice. And why would we want to make our own homemade dressings? Because I'll tell you why. We're getting so many toxins from other places. I was just looking on this back of this Buttermilk Ranch dressing bottle, which we're going to make Buttermilk Ranch as well out of this aioli. And first ingredient, canola oil. It's not a healthy oil. Second ingredient, sugar. Thickeners, 415, 405. You know, and we're getting so much of this. It's not just from products. It's from our skincare, from our face creams, from our shampoos. I've just been thinking a lot about that lately and just realizing how many sources we're getting a bunch of gunk, and I don't want that, so I'm trying to cut down as much as possible. So if we make homemade, we can do that, and you feel good when you're making homemade stuff too. The other great thing is that you're adding tasty elements to your meal, so you can come home late, put something together really simple, but you have a nice dressing to add to it. So it's just really nice to have these little things in your repertoire. So what we have here is some lemon juice, okay? So we're gonna make our garlic aioli. Start off, I've got juice of 1 lemon. Now I'm using chobani. I've been reading all the packaged ingredients on the market, and this one, they don't add, it's just literally milk, skim milk, live yogurt cultures. That's why I've got the low fat. Sometimes with yogurt you find that they add sugar to make it taste better. Okay, so I've got yogurt there. And I just checked at the grocery store, Hellmann's mayonnaise. That's another one. Surprisingly, it doesn't have ingredients. And you know what was interesting is I saw a bunch of, you know, like the organic brands, and they had a bunch of stabilizers, gums, thickeners, bulkers. So Hellmann's not so bad. So we want to use a little. I use a little bit more yogurt to mayonnaise because I like the freshness of that. Keeps it a little bit lighter, and that's why I use the light yogurt, because you get a lot of fat from the mayonnaise, but plain Greek yogurt is also really good. So here I've got yogurt, mayonnaise, lemon juice, and we're going to put some garlic in. That's quite a lot of garlic. I've got add as much as you like. I've got about 3 cloves there. 2 to 3 cloves is good kind of garlicky taste. Some people are a bit sensitive though, so I'm not following a recipe here, guys, and you don't need to either. Just play it by ear, you know. Like I said, I've got about a little bit more yogurt than I do mayo. 2 cloves of garlic and salt. There we go. And your lemon juice. Those are just 5 ingredients there for this garlic aioli. So from here, you can do so much with it. You can make this into a dip. So you could add blue cheese crumbles and make it into like a blue cheese dip. Really good for, you know, like serving with hot wings, something like that. You can make it into tzatziki. That's one of my favorite uses for it. So I'm gonna tell you how to make that tzatziki. So what you would do is grate a cucumber and then put it in a tea towel, and then over the sink just kind of, you know, wring out the tea towel. And then you get all the moisture out. So add that into here, and then add herbs. So really good herbs in a tzatziki would be dill and mint. And that is so tasty. So like with any kind of like Mediterranean dish, grilled fish, grilled chicken, you've got a really, really tasty sauce. You could add flavored oils into this. So at the restaurant I work in, we use truffle oil, so we make truffle aioli. So just like a little teeny bit of truffle oil, and it's just like really luxurious. It's really nice. Okay, so, and I'm going to show you now from this, we're going to use this aioli, and I'm going to make a tartare sauce. We're going to have fish later in the week, so I'm going to show you how to make a really nice homemade tartare sauce. I hate the store-bought tartare sauce. It's really gunky. I can just tell it's got lots of sugar, lots of unnatural ingredients. So put some of your aioli in a bowl. So I've got chopped capers and dill pickles. Okay, so I'm sure you've got a jar of those things lurking around somewhere in the back of your fridge. So add that, and I've got some chopped spring onion, green onion. Add that. Again, don't even worry about quantities, just do it by eye, you know. And let's add some chopped herbs. So in these herbs, I've got cilantro, or coriander as we call it here. I've got mint and parsley. So if you watch my last video on herbs, you know, I've got my chopped herbs on hand. So that was really, really fast and easy. And then I've got lemon zest. So there you go. So there you got tartare sauce. It's so fresh and so homemade, and it's going to be so nice. So you could put together a dinner in 10 minutes if you had this in the fridge. So do a piece of grilled fish, then you've got homemade tartare sauce. Always have a little taste to see what you think it needs. I'm going to add a little bit more salt, and that's it. So there's your tartare sauce. Okay, so from here, I'm going to show you how to use that aioli to make a buttermilk ranch salad dressing. Okay, so I've got my aioli here. So I'm going to put that into a jug. And this can make all kinds of different creamy salad dressings. Really, really nice to have on hand too. Eating lots of salads, you know, trying to keep healthy. Okay, so we've got a buttermilk ranch. I'm going to add more of the green onions to that aioli. And, you know, a lot of times when you make dressings at home or marinades, you use the onion powder. That's fine. I'm sure it's just freeze-dried onion, but I like the freshness and the look of like just the real onion. So do that if you can. And I've got dill here, so I've got lots of chopped dill. And then to that I'm going to add some liquid ingredients. So you notice dressings always have like a nice sharp taste, so I've got some red wine vinegar. And I've got, you know, just, you know, if you want to follow quantities, I've got about a cup of this aioli here. So to that I'm going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. And then I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce to that. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of that. Okay. And then from there, I'm just going to make it up into salad dressing consistency with some buttermilk. So just, if you prefer it thick, you know, and just stop whenever it looks right. And then again, always just give it a taste. It's so easy. So we just made that buttermilk ranch in a few seconds. And it's so nice on a salad, and it's just, I love, you know, you just feel good when you make homemade stuff. It's worth just a little bit of extra time. And this will keep for about 3 weeks. I mean, I've had mine, you know, in for about a month, if it lasts that long. So, you know, once a month, just make up some dressings, and there you go. Easy. So, I hope that this video was useful to you. This is my top homemade dressing, garlic aioli, and then from that you can make lots of dressings and dips. So the next one I'm going to do for you is going to be an Asian vinaigrette, and from there you can make that into a really nice stir-fry sauce. So see you on the next video. Okay, bye-bye.